Hi, Avi here. Tyler and his team of students have been busy doing a bunch of coding, a bunch of work on the Bytedeck decks. This is just a very quick, informal video to highlight a few of the areas that I think you're going to see some changes. One of the big changes is right here, under admin. Do you remember the back end, which I found so scary because I kept breaking things? Well, there's no need to even go back there anymore. Just about everything you need, actually everything you need, can be done in the front end now, which was a lot of work on their part. I was really impressed by that. So everything's editable right here. You can create ranks, you can create campaigns, all right here. And right over here beside quests are these three dots, and you can go right to campaigns and edit them there, create them there, draft quests, things like that. All of the student information is now kept here, so there's no reason to go into the back end to do anything. Some of the functionality that they've added has to do with what you requested. For example, we had several people say it would be great to see a skills tree that the students can access and that the teachers can access. Well, they're well on their way to doing that. So let me show you what I mean. Here, I'll go to a quest first of all. Let me just find the quest that I'd like. So let's say I go to core quests and I'll go to edit. And you'll notice that right over here, there's a new item called tags. And so in this one, I was just experimenting. I created core quests, but it could have something to do with math or PE, or it doesn't really matter what the tags are. Plus you can have a quest have more than one tag, or learning outcome, or a skill, whichever you want to call it. Let's have a look at what it would look like right now. So I'm just going to go over here and go to back to students. And I'll show you right over here. I was just experimenting, and notice over here, so I'm in Avi the student's profile, there's XP earned by tags. So Avi the student has earned 55 XP for core quests and 30 XP for the organization quests. If I click on that, it'll show me which quests were completed. Okay. It'll also show me other related quests or badges, because you can have a badge also be tagged. So let me go back. Now, this can be really, really useful. I'll show you what I mean. This is where we're hoping to head. Tyler is going to be working on creating charts for this. So in this chart, notice that I've just been playing around with, well, what if we're doing math? And the chart would show how many XP the student spent on perimeter, how many on area of a circle, how many on the area of complex shapes, how many on volume. So that when we ask the student, is there an area where you need to focus more? Well, it's really obvious. Yeah, the inquiry project maybe, and this area over here. Or you can just tell the student, you have to focus more on this. But this is the idea. So you can get that information here, but it's still not in chart form. That's coming. Very exciting. Another thing that folks often requested were more robust prerequisites. So let me show you what they've done. I'm going to go back to quests here. I'll just go to this one over here, and I'll just go edit. We still have, down over here, basic prerequisites. We still have the same thing we did before. But there's also something new at the top, edit prerequisites. And this allows you to add a prerequisite that's not a quest or a badge. It can be a group, it can be a course, it can be a campaign. Soon I'll be able to type something like web, and then I'll have a list that will drop down from there, and it'll include anything that has the term web as part of a campaign or as a badge, things like that. And that's coming very soon. I just wanted to show you a few of the changes, a few of the improvements that were created by Tyler and his team. One big improvement also is the ability to pay online. Oh my goodness. So you should have a link in my email to you that will show you the various subscription plans. So our goal here was to make the subscription plans very competitive compared to other services. You have 6-month plans and yearly plans, and you can see they're based on how many students you have in Bytedeck, in your deck. The yearly plans are right here. So for my students, because I have about 100 students and we're working all year, I chose this plan. Okay, I think that's enough for now. If you're having any trouble with any of the technical aspects of this, email Tyler. If you're having some trouble figuring out how something works, please feel free to email me. I'm happy to meet with you and go through it with you. Okay, thanks so much for your attention.